Everyone, once again we are back to review the Indian Express newspaper. Recently, I changed my mind, so instead of the Hindu, I am reviewing the Indian Express from on daily basis. I'm downloading the newspaper on the website and reviewing here on this platform. So let's review. Start the session to review the Indian Express for 5th of January. The news: plea against release of Bilkis case convicts. Judges recuses hearing put off. Bilkis Bano challenges remission granted to 11 convict. Sustainably energy transition. Green hydrogen mission gets cabinet note. Initial outlay 19,744 crore. Target is 8 lakh crore investment 6 lakh job by 2030 government. Supreme Court will hear today plea against Haldwani land eviction order. Myanmar army leaders unveils election plan for later this year. Two Ram Temple trustees back Rahul Yatra. Rogi questions it in 10. Supreme Court expands Article 19 ambit, not just state, even private citizen can face challenge. Urgent surgery behind Pant's Mumbai shift could be ruled out of action for 6 months. Do not name bribery accused until convicted. Rajasthan ACB2 official. Cabinet clears green hydrogen mission. Pleas in Bilkis case. Challenge to Haldwani land eviction order before Supreme Court today. Supreme Court expands Article 90 ambit, not just state, even a citizen can face challenge. The city. As Anjali was dragged, 3 police vans looked for the vehicle unsuccessfully. PCR van should go beyond jurisdiction. Police chief to DCP. Woman caring for 200 dogs take on MCD High Court order status quo. Came here in 1984, have helped dogs since. Bureaucrats shunted by LG Saxena right to him. Kept screaming, no one heard me. Woman stabbed by man she had relationship with. BSES to give out electricity bills in Braille. Delhi government decide on next DREF chief. Fire against all India passenger who urinated on woman. A student hit by car on way home in coma. Friends crowd source fund for her treatment. LG picks 10 members for MCD up hits back. Vendors and guards clash at India Gate. RLD step away from opposition alliance SP ranks to join Bharat Jodo Yatra in UP's Baghpat. Cabinet note for 2,500 crore scheme to raise infra of TDAR. Kharge sets up panel to probe Congress poll defeat in Gujarat. Hopeful of getting semiconductor fab unit in UP soon. Tinath. Cherian takes oath as minister in Kerala, may get back fisheries. Telangana Congress gets new AICC in charge. BJP step up 6 outreach Punjab as old fault line symbol. On encroach railway land in Haldwani, 4,000 families, 3 government schools and a PHC. AI filed complaint hands 30-day ban on the man who united women on flight. Police official at the site during the removal of encroachment from railway land in Haldwani, Uttarakhand Wednesday. Father help for 8-year-old's rape. Blue cab service at Goa airport. Homeless painter died of cold. Ministry of Home Affairs declared Jammu Kashmir born key IS recruiter as designated terrorist. Woman says strip search at airport. She says will look into it. A topper she never doubted herself. Kin of first woman army officer at Siachen. Jammu Kashmir amid attack. CRPF decide to deploy 8 companies in Rajori. 2 sub-variant spur COVID in China. These are editorial page. 2023 list within reach. Hope for the country today feel as unrealistic as a Miss World contestant wish for world peace. Party note court. Supreme Court is right SC is right in not curbing minister free speech right. It is the party job to draw the line. The resolve is missing. Drawing hard lines. Karnataka BJP chief preference for identity issue in poll campaign shows lack of from the BJP comment. Unified National Film Development Corporation is riddled with contradictions. Joseph. Tokyo tariff. Japanese government is trying to pay people to move out of its crowded capital, but its money incentive enough. The ideas page, turning the spotlight on health. Ayushman Bharat digital mission is leveraging 12 digital public goods to ensure universal, accessible, and affordable healthcare. no city for women. Designing our city in way conducting women travel pattern needs and situation. Women restricted mobility is largely due to the fear of violence, reflecting their low participation in the workforce. Out of place in Africa. In post-apartheid South Africa, people of Indian origin feel left out. Express Network. Supreme Court stays High Court direction to hold UP civic posts without OBC quota. Charges not cogent or true. Court grants bail to Kashmiri photojournalist in UAPA case. Observing that the allegation leveled by the National Investigating Agency in the case do not appear to be cogent, Delhi court has granted bail to Kashmiri photojournalist Muhammad Manandar, who was accused of being associated with the terror outfit in Jammu Kashmir for his changes under the law activity. Dar was released from the Hajj emergency night after obtaining bail from additional citizen judge Sharendra Malik on January 2. This court, upon analysis of the entire evidence and at least for the purpose of disposal of bail application, it can be observed that accusation against the accused does not appear to be cogent and true, the court said. Dar was arrested in October by 9 which alleged that he was working to further the LA influence terrorist organization Jammu and Kashmir. He booked under IPC. Bias Karnataka High Court questions Sainik Welfare Board married daughter remained daughter. Mamata demand national status for Ganga Sagar Mela. 8 Maoists surrendered Jharkhand will be rehabilitated by state police. Upper age limit for assisted reproduction tech need to look. High Court. Supreme Court refuses to transfer cases against Assam outside UP. Gender inequality exists even in judiciary. Justice Nazir. Chief Justice of India Chandrachud praising outgoing judge at farewell event. Always found what is right and stood for it. Prime Minister to address All India Water Minister meet beginning today. Meeting on SYL Indian State at Punjab Haryana 6 stick to old stance. Punjab Chief Minister Man reiterated not a drop to share. Haryana counterpart Khattar says will inform Supreme Court. Interfaith marriages panel got sole Muslim member after other nominee dropped out. Days later, complainant says never made any complaint against Chandy. Man falls off cliff while taking selfie, dies cop. Diwan Bharti appointed first special police commissioner for Mumbai. Rhino has found in Jan 2022, but it was killed in 2021. Official defend Assam poaching free air. Behind return of Taliban terror park policy middle. Explain global. India's green hydrogen push. Union Cabinet has cleared 20,000 crore national green hydrogen mission to make India a global green hydrogen hub. What is green hydrogen? What are its advantages? What will the government mission entail? Use cases in India. Auto sector fuel says hydrogen as a fuel. Hydrogen exists only in combination with other element and has to be extracted from naturally occurring compound like water. Hydrogen is a clean molecule, but the process of extracting its energy intensive. While hydrogen potential as a clean fuel source has a history of nearly 150 years, it was only after the oil price shock of the 1970s that the possibility of hydrogen replacing fossil fuel came to considered seriously. Three car makers Japan Honda and Toyota and South Korea Honda have since moved decisively to commercialize the technology, albeit on limited scale. The source and process by which hydrogen is derived are categorized by color tabs. Hydrogen produced from fossil fuels is called grey hydrogen, which constitute the bulk of hydrogen generated today. Hydrogen from fossil fuel can with carbon capture and storage option is called blue hydrogen, while hydrogen generated using electrolyzers powered by renewable power source is called green hydrogen. Mercury soars in Europe winter. What is a heat dome? How 50 centenary protected monument went missing. What next? A Kos Minar or mile pillar among the missing monument is a Kos Minar in Mujasar, Haryana. Economy. Walmart gets 1 billion tax bill for shifting phone pay. Walmart Incorporation and other phone pay shareholders will to pay nearly 1 billion in tax after digital payment company shifted its headquarters to India. Bloomberg News reported on Wednesday, citing people familiar with the matter. PhonePe is raising fund at 12 billion pre-money valuation from General Atlantic, Qatar Investment Authority and others, triggering the hefty charge. According to the report, the fintech firm was last valued at in December. Based on multiple India reports, investors including Tiger Global Management have now purchased share of PhonePe in India at the new price, leading to tax implication of roughly 80 billion for existing shareholder. PhonePe, Walmart, and Tiger Global did not immediately respond to Reuters' comment. Worried about market risk misperception. Fed aligned on similar December rate hike. Worried about market misperception. Sensex snapped 2 days fairly ahead of Fed meet. December services PMI raised to 6 month high. Corporate America lays off many as recession looms. US companies are bracing for a potential economic downturn by shrinking their employee base. Job cuts announced on the tree. DoorDash commission food delivery for reducing corporate headquarters by about 20. The cable TV network said it would cut about 21 networks for. The bank eliminated dozens of jobs across the investment banking division. The cryptocurrency exchange and it would cut its global workforce by about 1,000. Morgan Stanley Wall Street Powers expected to start its first round of layoff globally. The company laid off under 1,000 employees across several divisions in October. Twitter, social media company, laid off half its workforce across team. NSC needs to ensure timely data dissemination, says currently. EU regulator penalized Meta for 390 million for piloting online privacy. The ruling is one of the most consequential judgments since the 27 nation bloc enacted a landmark database in 2019. Complaints received under Ombudsman scheme rise 23%. The world. Iranian actress release. Taraneh Ali Dosti, the 30-year star of Asghar Fardesi Oscar-winning film, the salesman was released on bail after her release from the notice exists. Top of the world. United States bidden to hold talk with Japan PM 1313. Myanmar junta leader unveils plan for pause later this year. Pele now rests in Santos. Russia shifting gears in offensive against Ukraine. Zelensky warns of plan to return to the tide of war. Kyiv says Russian mobilization underway for new attacks. A ceremony in Russia in memory of killed soldier. Drama in US House. No speaker yet. McCarthy loses vote for fourth time. Will tackle inflation, illegal migrants. Sunak. Pak Taliban threatens top politician. Will relax ban on political advertisement. Japan business owners cannot find successors. This man is giving his away. An honor struggling illuminated one of the potential devastating economic impact on an aging society. Yokohama decided to give away a successful business because his skilled unemployed were not keen on taking together. Saudi prime to take over football. Johnson all praise for Neeraj movement. So this is all news about the rise of a maverick. Shivam Mavi started India win over Sri Lanka. Young Mavi during prize distribution ceremony. Father Pankaj Mother Savita, Sister Sadhu, second Noda at the Noda sector. Stan Guru Mantra to Malik, you are born to ride Ferrari. Surya Kumar advised to Sarfaraz drive him to another energy century. Sarfaraz Khan celebrated after scoring a century against Tamil Nadu. So this is all the news. Thank you for watching the channel. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.